So all right, so this morning is communion. So I am here myself such a day. That was a Tuesday. So I pray God your morning is going good. I had thought that I had washed all my whites for, before I left. But unfortunately I didn't. I only washed one and some blouses. But the blouses that I washed, I took with me. So unfortunately, they need to be washed. I washed a suit, a white suit that I wear for communion, but it's wrinkled. And I'm not ironing. I'm not gonna lie, I'm tempted to iron, but I'm not gonna iron. Because I promised the Lord, because I used to iron all the time on Sundays. Yeah, but I just went on, but it kept bothering me. So one Sunday, I'm not sure if I gotta turn on the light. One Sunday, I was like, okay, I don't know whether I actually, um, let's see. Now I like the now I like the brush and I can't find it. Let me see if I need to curl it, because I'm combing it out. Oh, what was I saying? Um, I forgot what I was saying. I'm sorry, y'all gotta forgive me. I always look at it if it's not important, and that's why I forget it. Whatever God want me to remember, He bring back to my memory, because that's what the Holy Ghost does. Okay, so like, excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me, you guys. I wish this was white. I got a black one though. I'm messing around. I'll be able to stick it in my hair. Call it a day. I don't know. It's just something about this. I want to get a scarf so I can wear. Okay. I think I just want to like curl it so that it'll be a little tamed. But what's the thing? I was talking about the dress, right? Was I? And it was kind of wrinkled. So I promised the Lord that I was not. Okay, so I said I can't really remember if I had promised him after I ironed. Say, Lord, just forgive me this time. I'm going to iron this, but after this, I'm not going to iron no more, whether I promised it that time and didn't wear that. But the thing is that I haven't ironed since then, and that was probably over 10 years ago, give or take. So here's the thing, I'm not starting again today. My grandma used to say, you don't start nothing, it won't be nothing. She always was talking about she was talking about troublesome stuff. So I'm not gonna do that. So I have to wear what is already prepared. Well, I ain't gonna say prepared. It's already okay. That doesn't need ironing. So unfortunately, the stuff that I have, I put on the little pounds in the waist, and I guess maybe around my thigh area. So unfortunately, that's where I carry weight at. I don't carry so much in my. You can't see it in my face. So people that never. I tell people I I gain weight. They laugh at me. Well, they don't laugh. I just don't say nothing. When they say something, then I say yeah. They say you getting a little hippie or something like that. I don't hear that often. Because to be honest, I really think people want me to be sick and all this other stuff. I mean, it's crazy to say, but people don't want you to look nice. They want you to look all sickly. As soon as you get sick, I ain't gonna even say sick. As soon as something may be going on, you get a little stressed out, and you start looking a little weird. People be like, "Oh, you all right? Oh my God!" I had somebody ask somebody, "What's wrong with her?" Yep, close friend of mine. They asked them. Didn't I say I wasn't gonna curl now, right? They asked. The person came back and told me, "What's wrong with her?" 'Cause just calling on a Sunday morning. Hello, hello. I guess they hung up. I don't get calls on Sunday mornings. That's from somebody from the church. Now that my husband is out, he'll call me. But now that he know I go to church, he kind of like got that under control. But anyway, the person said, "Yeah, they came asking me what was wrong with you." I said, "What did they mean?" And me personally, I think they did get in a conversation. They just don't want to tell me because somebody come and ask you, "What's wrong with Jackie?" What do you mean, what's wrong with her? Well, I'm just asking. No, I don't know. What you mean? Some people you can't answer like that because they'll see that you really their friend and they won't tell you that. So you got to be like, "I know, right? What you see?" I'll be like, "What you see?" And then they'll start telling you their guts. the innermost thoughts of the person. So when she came back, I told her, I said, well, what did you say? I said, you should have got into it. Find out what they talking about. No, yeah, right. You probably was up there talking about me too. Because there was a time, I was kind of looking kind of busty. And I have a tendency that when I feel people's vibes and stuff, I'm going to have to go up some of this. Because this is kind of like, when I feel people's vibes, then it kind of like affect me, you know? Okay. Yeah, it kind of affect me. So I start taking it on. Start feeling like I'm dying, which I'm really ain't, but people make you feel that way. People was like churning away from me, looking at me all funny. I remember one time somebody said, "Ooh, you losing weight." And I was like, "Oh yeah? Okay. Thanks for telling me that." You know what? Let me just throw this in there right quick. Being that I am very subconscious of my weight, always been subconscious because I've always been little. When I was a teenager, I was weighing the most I weighed was 130 pounds when I was a teenager. I was short and I was stocky. So let me see here. So, do my eyebrow. I was short and stocky, right? But not like big stocky. If y'all know my daughter, y'all see Danielle. I wasn't like that. I was I was shapely. That's the thing. And even though I was little, I seemed to always keep a shape. So that's what I had going for me, you know? So I never was really all that big. So I had my feelings because when I was a teenager, I wasn't talked about my weight because I wasn't little like I am now, right? So it wasn't too much talked about. But what happened was what happened was that people would talk about my looks. So even if I was skinny, I'm glad I wasn't skinny at the time, like I am now, because that would have been a doozy. They would have been talking about my weight and my looks. So they was talking a lot about my my looks. So they would call me all kinds of names and stuff like that. I was shun people, you know, stay away from them. Oh, that's where me being by myself came from. I'll be honest with you. That's where what's this? The smooth, sexy hair. It's Victoria's Secret. Um, it's smooth and seals, anti-freeze and shine spray. So let me take this. I don't think I'm curling. Let me turn. So I use the new me. Just in case y'all want to know what I use. And this is a big barrel, not the fat one. I think it's a quarter. Not sure. Don't start me the line. Just look it up and you'll see. But anyway, so they would talk about me so much that I would like shun people and be to myself a lot. Maybe I should get up. Don't start me the line. But anyway, so so the names they will call me will cause me to be inconvert. Is that the right word? Introvert. Introvert. Right. So I would be like, hey Siri, what does introvert means?
As a noun, introvert means a shy, reticent person.
A person prominently concerned with their own thoughts and feelings rather than external things. Lock it back. So I was stayed to myself, right? Didn't really interact with people per se. That's why I wouldn't take up gym. I had a very bad sexual experience, so you know what I'm saying? It really triggered me. And so it was very hard to have good relationships with men. I didn't have no relationships with men, let's put it that way. So this thing is not working. It was working before. I don't know what's going on there. Ain't nothing coming out. Let me see if that helps. Okay, so I ain't got time to be messing with this thing. Because it actually worked when it wanted and then it don't work. Or maybe I'm using it wrong. Let me just clear my eyebrow for a second. This off right quick. So now, due to the fact of my experience, I guess that's where I became introvert, which they say he is a shy, reticent person. And they say a person prominently concerned with their own thoughts and feelings rather than with external things. So, only concerned about what I think about myself. But I don't even understand if that's the deal, if that's what that means, then I couldn't have been that person because I was more concerned about what the external things, what people thought. So maybe what's that extrovert? Hey Siri, what does extrovert means?
As a noun, extrovert means an outgoing, overtly expressive person. Do you want to hear the remaining one?
Yes.
As an adjective, it means relating to, denoting, or typical of an extrovert.
Okay, it's an outgoing, overly expressive person. A person predominantly concerned with external things or objective considerations. And then the invert person is a person primarily concerned with their own thoughts and feelings, rather. I don't know. Maybe I'm both. But anyway, It caused me to. Ain't nothing coming out. What is going on? It's coming out now. And this is a brown. It's so funny. Okay, it's coming out. You see? See the line? But anyway, so now I done forgot what I was basically talking about. What was the purpose of this video? But anyway, so I would stay to myself. Oh, we was talking about weight, right? So as I came a teenager, I'm in high school. I gotta go to gym, and I'm like, y'all not. No, I'm not. And being religious, my grandparents being religious, and I'm under the leadership of a bishop. There were certain things that I couldn't wear, even as a teenager. And it didn't bother me that I couldn't wear pants. Because I think everybody in a religious, thing, they wind up, oh no, let's stop. They wind up, see, now it ain't want to come out. It was too wet. They when they leave their home, they wind up putting pants on. So I did. I wore pants, but I just didn't wear them in the house. And I became auxiliary police. I wore pants. So I'm here to tell you, I was a pants wearer. I wasn't too much comfortable in them because I felt like I was going against the grain per se. But I did wear them, and my way of wearing them, I was a baggy person. I wore a lot of baggy pants. I like the bell bottoms. I like the capris, but they had to be like. Well, I'll be honest. I wasn't too much in capris because I didn't like my legs. Huh? I had so much issues going on with me. Even though that was my best compliment, people would tell me that I had nice legs, but I don't know. I guess that was the introvert thoughts and feelings of my own than what other people said. So okay, so I am an introvert. Even though people would say good things and nice things to me about me, I was only concerned about my own thoughts. You know, because I always felt people was lying. But I don't know. This thing ain't working. I'm glad it was two. Okay, so I'm gonna have to use my pencil to fill in. See how this one came out. This one I'm having issues with. I ain't no makeup artist, you guys. And y'all can put this in the aspect of makeup and say, ooh, she say, what she do? Let me tell you something. I ain't got no eyebrows. And eyebrows shape your face. So y'all can say, I'm an introvert. Think whatever you want. I'm more concerned. When I started coming into the aspect of thinking of me, because I thought about other people so much. I will wear my clothes based on other people. Ask people, what you think? Y'all with it? And they say, yeah, with it. I put it on. And sometimes I'm looking all stupid because you see the faces of people. I'm looking all stupid, and the person that had me went, I don't know why it's coming on the white paper, but it ain't coming on my eyebrow. Okay. They showed a video of them using this. This is Tab Brow, something like that. All right, so that's on. I don't feel like messing with this thing. I'm gonna get my pencil and fill in those spaces. I don't want it to be so dark because I ain't that dark. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want them to be so big. Thick brows is out. I had them all my life. So now that I'm older, I lost my thick brows. So people probably don't remember how I looked when I was younger. But I had real thick. That's another thing. They used to call me hairy. They used to call me an 8 because I had so much hair. That's the Indian side of me. I had so much hair. I had so much hair on my arms, my face. I was real hairy. My legs. It'd be like, oh my God. Some people liked it. When I say liked, I don't mean like. I mean it in an aspect of, oh, that's a nice dress, that type of thing. Oh wow, you got that much hair on your legs. You got hair on your leg. Oh, that's cool. I wish I had all that hair like that. But my arms was so hairy. I don't know why I was so hairy. I think I was told that that was the Indian side of me because we got some Cherokee in us. From Cherokee Indian, we have that in us. So, all right, so I'm gonna put my shirt on. But anyway, let me finish the story. So now, it got to the point where people was. It's 9:27. Oh my goodness, let me get out of here. And I got up at 7. Yes, I did. 7:15, something like that. So now I'm talking about the weight. Let me get to the weight so I can end this video and get on out of here. So once I got out of high school, I went to Job Corps. I met my husband. I got pregnant. So now I'm 18. I'm 18 now. By the time I turned 19, I was pregnant. Yeah, so my first child, I was 19 years old. My second child, I was 20. My third child, I was 30. No, 20. I was still 20. So I had two children in my age of 20 because one child, no, I couldn't have. You can't have two kids in one year. That's impossible because it's only 9 months. So my son, I got pregnant when I was 18. I had him when I was 19. I got pregnant when I was 19. I had my second child when I was 20. Right. And then I had the next child when I was 21. So by the time I got 22, by the time I got 21, I had all my kids already. Wow, that's something to think about. 21, you starting life now. I'm married, got the 3 children already. 7 years later, I had Danielle. I had my last child. Okay. So now, once I had my kids, I'm married. I'm going a lot of stress. So that's where my actually body, um, my feelings for my body came from. Hiding my body, wearing big clothes. I wore pants, but everything was big. I guess for those who know me, they probably say, "But you don't dress like that now. You wear tight clothes." Well, yes, they are tight, and they based on the fact of the size. It's not because I'm wearing small clothing, like going to wear my grandchild clothes. No, it's the tightness in it is probably I need to. I have to. Let me put it like this: when I buy my clothes, being that my upper body is this part of my body is broad, this part is skinny, my waist is a little bit big, right, and my hips is not that big, and my legs are skinny. So when I go to buy clothes, I have to look at the measurements because the shape of my body is crazy. So I have one of those shapes where I have a little waist and my hips is kind of big. So my waist is like maybe, and I'm just taking a guess. So my waist is about, let's say, 29, but my hips I have to get like a 30, 31, 32. They don't make clothes like that. You see what I'm saying? So what happens is that what I do is I get a bigger hip and a smaller waist. So let me put it like this. What will happen is that I will have to get larger sizes so that it will accommodate the hip and the waist part so everything won't be so tight. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, see this part is big. I have this is my waist. I'm high waisted. So this part now, it look kind of small, but it has to come across here. So what happens is that I have to get a bigger size because you see this is kind of tight. See this? So I have to get a bigger size for this, and then this is small. So that means that whatever I get, my waist is gonna be big. It's not gonna actually fit me. This skirt was made for me, and this was made for me. I got this made for me. Let me see if I got the name in here. No, it's probably in the back. But there's these two ladies that make clothes. You send them your measurements. They come. They have a video chat with you and look at you, and they make the clothes to fit you. So all they clothes, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna tell the truth. All they clothes that they made was tight. So anyway, so now that being said, since my body is shaped differently, funny, I'm gonna put it that way, and it's kind of hard for me to not get something that may fit me tight. If I go out of the tight range, it will be like baggy looking, and it will be like old looking. So what I did, I asked the Lord. I said, Lord, you have to dress me, because if I go and get something this kind of way, it's gonna be all tight. I wear it to church. People look and think I'm trying to get somebody's man. They even said it. You got your own husband, just like that for your husband. Well, that that that's what some people are doing. They dressing for their husband. Their husband come, whether their husband come to church or not. They ask their husband, "Well, how this look?" And the husband say, "You look good. I love it." He ain't think about no other man at the church. He ain't think about his wife trying to get another man because she got him. So I'll never understand the mind of people, you know. So let me hurry up. So now, with that being said, so I, kind of like feel this kind of way. So my whole point is that I have, being that this is how I feel, right, and I don't think it's going anywhere. Um, I don't make fun of people weight. If they big, if they fat, if they huge, if they skinny, I don't even say nothing. Even if I think they tiny, or even I say, oh, that person lost weight, I'm not gonna tell them that, because weight, looks, and I think maybe your teeth, because I know my teeth was something to me. I think those three things is very important to people, and they hear, right? They hear, they looks, weight, and they teeth. It's very important to women. I don't know how it is with the men because I ain't no man. So with women, you say something about their hair, they feel a way. You say something about how they look, they feel a way. Talk about their teeth, they feel a way. And what was the other one? They weight, right? I said that: hair, weight, teeth, and face, features. They feel a way. So I ain't saying nothing about nobody because I know how I feel. And people be like, "Oh, you thin." I can deal with the thin, but I know what you're saying. You thin, you skinny, you little, you tiny. That's a new one. Tiny. So to me, tiny. Hey Siri, what does
I'm here.
what does tiny mean?
Tiny means very small.
Okay, so I don't. I guess very small. So that when people say to me I'm tiny, I look at it as, I take it for weight. I take it for height. You see what I'm saying? But I guess short would mean height. Tiny is small. So people be like, "You tiny. Oh my goodness, you tiny." So I guess that's another way to keep from saying skinny. Hey Siri, what does skinny mean?
As an adjective, skinny means of a person or part of their body, very thin. Do you want to hear the next one?
Okay, so very thin. No. So skinny is very thin. Tiny is small. What's the other word they use? Tiny. They use tiny. Use small. Oh, they use the word thin. Hey Siri, what does thin means?
Thin means denoting a specified degree of thinness. Do you want to hear the next one?
It's a lot of words with thin. No.
No, I don't think it's going to be windy today.
Did I say anything about Wendy? Okay. Thank you. So that's it. So I don't say nothing. That I was saying all that to say this. Um and I believe I went back to the beginning of the video when I was talking about people and they weight and all that. So my thing is I don't say nothing about nobody's weight. And I'm to the point. I ain't gonna lie, that it does bother me when people say things like that. But I have accepted it. Because people's entitled to their own words, their own thoughts, and they express it however they feel or express it. If they express it to hurt me, then it may be taken that way, and it may not be taken, depending on the time. And when I say the time, the I guess the situation that we in at the time or whatever. But like yesterday, somebody came over to me and said, "You look good." I said, "Huh?" I said, "You looking good." So I don't know whether it was true or not, but hey, I took it. I took it personally, and I accepted it. If somebody would have came over to me and said, "Oh, you lost weight. What happened?" I'd be like, "I'm all right. I'm all right. Whatever. I take it as they give it." Okay, so listen. Okay, so I'm gonna end this so I can get myself finished dressing, and I'll be back later. I'll probably talk to y'all during the course of the day. So y'all have a blessed day and go to church and praise God and just sit in church, even if you don't want to praise Him. But thank Him. Let Him know you're glad to be there. You're glad to be alive. Y'all have a blessed day, and I hope to talk to y'all later through the course of the day. God bless you. Bye.